Motivation is the invisible force that drives human behavior toward achieving goals. Whether it's pursuing a career, improving health, or mastering a skill, motivation acts as the internal engine pushing individuals forward. It can be influenced by internal desires and external stimuli, shaping how consistently one strives toward objectives. Understanding motivation is essential for personal development as it provides the energy needed to overcome obstacles and persist through challenges. Motivation is not static. It fluctuates based on mindset, environment, and life circumstances. Recognizing these fluctuations and learning how to manage them can significantly improve personal effectiveness and goal attainment. Hello, dear friends. Welcome to Kinspark Motivation. If you enjoy this video, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Your small support gives me big motivation to create more powerful content for you. Understanding the 1% trick. The 1% trick is a transformative strategy that emphasizes incremental improvement rather than aiming for massive changes overnight. This approach advocates for small, consistent actions that lead to significant long-term progress. The principle is simple. Improve by just 1% each day in any chosen area. And over time, these small gains compound into remarkable outcomes. The trick lies in consistency and patience. It's a strategy that removes the pressure of achieving perfection and instead promotes sustainable growth. By focusing on daily micro-improvements, individuals can maintain motivation and avoid burnout, making the 1% trick an accessible method for personal advancement. The psychology of motivation. The psychology of motivation explores why individuals act in certain ways and how they sustain effort over time. Motivation stems from both conscious goals and subconscious drives, influenced by cognitive, emotional, and social factors. Psychologists classify motivation into different types, and understanding these can help individuals harness their inner drive. Psychological theories like Maslow's hierarchy of needs and theory offer frameworks to understand motivation better, realizing that motivation is not purely instinctive but shaped by thoughts, beliefs, and emotions allows people to develop strategies to boost their drive consciously. Psychology teaches that motivation can be cultivated with the right mental tools and environment. Intrinsic versus extrinsic motivation. Motivation is typically categorized into two types: intrinsic and extrinsic. Intrinsic motivation originates from within. It's driven by personal satisfaction, curiosity, or the joy of performing a task itself. Extrinsic motivation, on the other hand, arises from external rewards or pressures such as money, praise, or fear of failure. Both types play crucial roles in achieving goals. However, intrinsic motivation is generally more sustainable, fostering deeper engagement and long-term commitment. Understanding the balance between these two forms can help individuals tailor their motivational strategies effectively. Focusing more on intrinsic drivers often leads to more fulfilling and enduring motivation. The role of mindset profoundly affects motivation levels. A growth mindset, which is the belief that abilities can be developed through effort, is associated with higher motivation and resilience. In contrast, a fixed mindset, where individuals believe their talents are innate and unchangeable, often limits effort and perseverance. Cultivating a growth mindset encourages individuals to view challenges as opportunities for development, not threats to positive self-talk, reframing failures, and focusing on effort rather than outcome are practical methods to foster a motivating mindset. Understanding that failures are part of learning helps sustain motivation even in the face of setbacks. Implementing the 1% trick. Adopting the 1% trick requires a structured approach to ensure daily progress. Begin by identifying specific areas for improvement and setting realistic milestones. Create a simple action plan outlining what small step will be taken daily. Impatience is a major challenge. Expecting rapid results may lead to frustration and quitting prematurely. Overcomplicating micro goals can also reduce consistency, as small tasks may become overwhelming. Another common mistake is failing to track progress, which leads to a loss of motivation due to a lack of visible improvements. Ignoring setbacks instead of learning from them can also derail momentum. Awareness of these pitfalls helps individuals stay on track, reminding them that gradual, consistent effort is more effective than sporadic, intense bursts of activity. Consistency is key. Use reminders, habit trackers, or accountability partners to maintain discipline. Celebrate small wins to reinforce progress. Remember, it's not about drastic overnight changes, but consistent micro improvements that accumulate over time. Adjust strategies as needed, maintaining flexibility to accommodate life's unpredictability. This step-by-step methodology helps embed the 1% trick into daily routines, making gradual improvement a sustainable habit. Common pitfalls. While the 1% trick seems straightforward, certain pitfalls can hinder progress. Case studies. Successful individuals. Numerous successful individuals exemplify the power of incremental improvement. Athletes often use a 1% trick to refine skills, focusing on marginal gains in performance. Entrepreneurs like James Clear, author of Atomic Habits, advocate for consistent improvement as the foundation of success. Personal stories from people in various industries highlight how minor daily actions lead to massive achievements over time. These case studies demonstrate that success is usually a result of one grand gesture, but a series of small, deliberate actions. Real-world examples provide inspiration and validation for adopting incremental progress strategies in everyday life. Case studies. Organizational applications. Organizations also benefit from implementing the 1% trick. Companies focusing on continuous improvement, like Toyota with its Kaizen philosophy, exemplify how small daily enhancements drive long-term success. By encouraging employees to suggest minor process improvements regularly, organizations foster a culture of growth and innovation. Team productivity increases when micro goals are set for project development and employee development programs. These case studies show that consistent, small-scale improvements can significantly boost organizational efficiency, morale, and profitability. Leaders who promote this incremental growth model help their organizations adapt quickly and thrive in dynamic business environments. Measuring motivation levels. Quantitative methods. Quantitative methods for measuring motivation include structured surveys, standardized tests, and performance metrics. Tools like the Motivational Strategies for Learning questionnaire provide numerical insights into an individual's motivational levels. Businesses often track productivity statistics, completion rate, and goal achievement percentages to assess employee motivation. Quantitative analysis allows for objective comparison over time, identifying trends and areas needing intervention. These metrics help organizations evaluate training effectiveness and identify motivational declines. While numbers provide a clear picture, they should be used alongside qualitative insights to ensure a comprehensive understanding of motivational dynamics in individuals and groups. Measuring motivation levels. Qualitative approaches. Qualitative approaches delve into the personal experiences behind motivational trends. Methods such as interviews, focus groups, and open-ended surveys uncover deeper emotional and psychological drivers influencing motivation. This narrative data reveals how individuals perceive challenges, respond to feedback, and stay committed to goals. Managers and coaches often use qualitative feedback to tailor motivational strategies to individual needs. While harder to quantify, these insights are invaluable for understanding context and personal motivations. Combining qualitative analysis with quantitative data provides a holistic understanding, helping individuals and organizations craft more personalized, effective motivational plans. Sustaining long-term motivation. Building habits. Building habits is foundational to maintaining long-term motivation. Habits automate actions, reducing the mental effort required to stay consistent. To form habits, start with clear, small actions tied to specific cues, making them easy and rewarding. Repetition strengthens the neural pathways associated with the behavior, embedding it over time. Habit stacking, adding new habits onto existing routines, simplifies the process. Regular reflection on habit effectiveness helps refine strategy. When motivation wanes, strong habits keep progress steady as actions become routine rather than effort-dependent. Establishing solid habits ensures that motivation is not required daily, sustaining long-term personal growth effortlessly. Sustaining long-term motivation. Tracking progress. Tracking progress is critical to maintaining motivation. Visual trackers like charts, graphs, or digital apps make improvements tangible, offering psychological rewards and reinforcing effort. Regularly reviewing progress, highlights, successes, boosting confidence and commitment. Tracking also reveals patterns, helping identify what strategies work best. Set clear milestones and celebrate their achievement to create motivational momentum. Journaling can complement data tracking by capturing emotional insights and personal reflections. Together, these methods transform abstract goals into concrete achievements, keeping motivation alive. Monitoring progress ensures steady growth, allowing for timely adjustments and sustained forward movement toward long-term goals. Challenges to motivation. Overcoming procrastination. Procrastination is a common barrier to sustained motivation. It often stems from fear of failure, perfectionism, or overwhelming tasks. To overcome procrastination, break tasks into manageable steps and focus on immediate actions rather than distant outcomes. Techniques like the Pomodoro technique, working in focused bursts with breaks, can enhance productivity. Setting deadlines, using accountability partners, and eliminating distractions also help combat delays. Importantly, understanding personal procrastination triggers allows for targeted interventions. By reducing task aversion and increasing task clarity, individuals can bypass procrastination, maintaining steady motivation and consistent progress toward their goals. Challenges to motivation. Dealing with burnout. Burnout results from prolonged stress and overexertion, leading to emotional exhaustion and decreased motivation. Preventing burnout involves maintaining a balance between effort and recovery. Prioritize rest, incorporate regular breaks, and engage in activities that rejuvenate the mind and body. Setting realistic goals and boundaries prevents overcommit. Recognize early signs of burnout, such as fatigue, cynicism, and reduced performance, and take immediate corrective action. Mindfulness practices and seeking support from peers or professionals can aid recovery. Addressing burnout proactively ensures sustained motivation, protecting both mental health and long-term personal productivity. The role of environment in motivation. Creating a motivating space. Your physical environment significantly influences motivation levels. A clean, organized, and aesthetically pleasing workspace minimizes distractions and encourages focus. Natural light, comfortable seating, and personalized decor can enhance energy and creativity. Keep motivational quotes or visual reminders of goals visible. Designate specific areas for work and relaxation to establish clear mental boundaries. Regularly updating and maintaining your environment prevents stagnation. Surrounding yourself with supportive and driven individuals fosters a positive mindset. Engaging in peer groups or accountability circles provides motivation through shared progress and collective energy. Conversely, negative social influences can sap motivation, emphasizing the need to choose one's circle carefully. Collaborating with motivated peers often leads to higher creativity and perseverance. Social recognition and collective goal setting enhance intrinsic and extrinsic motivation. By leveraging positive social dynamics, individuals can amplify their internal drive, turning social environments into motivational catalysts for personal and professional growth. Whether at home or in an office, creating a space that aligns with personal preferences fosters a sense of ownership and control, both critical for maintaining motivation. A motivating environment acts as a silent partner in productivity. The role of environment in motivation. Social influences, social interactions shape motivation through encouragement, competition, and shared goals. Technology and motivation. Apps and tools. Technology offers numerous resources to enhance motivation. Apps focused on habit tracking, goal setting, and productivity management provide structure and accountability. Tools like Trello, Notion, or habit trackers help break down goals into actionable steps and monitor progress visually. Reminders and gamification features turn task completion into rewarding experiences. Forums, social media groups, and specialized platforms like Reddit or Discord provide support, advice, and accountability. Interacting with like-minded individuals reduces isolation and encourages persistence through shared experiences. Celebrating milestones within these communities boosts morale and motivation. Challenges or group goals foster healthy competition and collective growth. However, it's essential to choose constructive communities that align with personal goals and values. Leveraging digital communities can provide continuous motivation, making personal development a shared, collaborative journey that is both engaging and sustainable. Wearables track physical activity and health metrics, linking bodily well-being to mental motivation. Choosing tools that align with personal preferences ensures sustained usage and benefit. While technology can enhance motivation, mindful usage prevents it from becoming a distraction. Thoughtful integration of tech tools can streamline progress toward goals. Technology and motivation. Online communities offer platforms for sharing goals, progress, and motivational resources. Feedback and motivation. The importance of feedback. Feedback is vital in guiding and sustaining motivation. Constructive feedback highlights strengths, identifies areas for improvement, and validates effort. Timely, specific feedback helps individuals understand their progress, fostering a sense of achievement. It also prevents the stagnation that can result from uncertainty. Feedback should be balanced, celebrating successes while offering actionable advice for growth. Regular feedback loops encourage continuous improvement and keep motivation high by providing direction. In educational, professional, and personal development context, seeking and providing feedback creates a dynamic learning environment, ensuring that motivation is consistently aligned with clear, achievable objectives. Feedback and motivation. How to give constructive feedback. Effective feedback focuses on behaviors and outcomes rather than personal attributes. Use clear, specific language and balance positives with areas for improvement. Start by recognizing what's working well before addressing challenges. Frame suggestions as opportunities for growth, avoiding judgmental tone. Encourage questions and discussions to foster understanding and collaboration. Offering solutions or next steps alongside critiques enhances motivation by showing a clear path forward. Deliver feedback in a supportive, respectful manner to strengthen trust and openness. Constructive feedback not only improves performance, but also bolsters intrinsic motivation by emphasizing progress and potential. Goal-setting techniques. SMART goals, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound provide a structured framework for effective goal setting. Clearly defined objectives help maintain focus and direction. Making goals measurable allows tracking of progress, while ensuring they are achievable prevents discouragement. Relevance aligns goals with personal values and long-term aspirations, increasing intrinsic motivation. Setting time-bound deadlines creates urgency and structure. This method transforms abstract desires into actionable plans, enhancing commitment and consistency. Regularly reviewing and adjusting SMART goals ensures they remain aligned with evolving circumstances. By applying SMART techniques, individuals can set clear, attainable goals that sustain motivation and drive success. Goal-setting techniques: long-term versus short-term goals. Balancing long-term and short-term goals is essential for sustained motivation. Long-term goals provide overarching purpose and direction, while short-term goals break the journey into manageable steps. Achieving short-term goals offers frequent rewards, maintaining motivation and momentum. Short-term milestones act as checkpoints, allowing for regular assessment and course corrections toward long-term objectives. Both goal types should be specific and realistic. Visualizing long-term goals and celebrating short-term successes create a motivational loop, keeping enthusiasm high. Structuring goals in this layered manner ensures continuous progress, bridging the gap between daily actions and ultimate aspirations effectively. Celebrating achievements, recognizing milestones, acknowledging and celebrating milestones reinforces motivation by recognizing effort and progress. Celebrations can be simpler personal reward, verbal acknowledgement, or sharing successes with peers. These moments of recognition provide psychological reinforcement, encouraging continued effort. Marking milestones prevents burnout by highlighting how far one has come rather than just how far remains. Reflecting on achievements also builds confidence and incorporate regular check-ins to identify and celebrate both minor and major milestones. Making celebration a habit sustains motivation, turning the pursuit of goals into a positive, reinforcing cycle that emphasizes growth and accomplishment. Celebrating achievements, the power of reward. Rewards play a powerful role in motivation. Offering yourself rewards after completing tasks or reaching goals reinforces positive behavior. Choose rewards that align with personal values and genuinely bring satisfaction, whether material or experiential. Balancing immediate small rewards with larger rewards for long-term achievements sustains motivation over varying. Avoid over-rewarding to prevent diminishing the intrinsic value of tasks. Thoughtful use of rewards transforms effort into a gratifying experience, maintaining enthusiasm and reinforcing commitment. Strategic rewarding recognizes effort, builds positive habits, and makes the process of growth enjoyable and sustainable. Conclusion: motivation is the lifeblood of personal and professional growth. Understanding its psychological roots, leveraging techniques like the 1% trick in cultivating a motivating environment, empower individuals to sustain progress toward their goals. By balancing intrinsic and extrinsic motivation, building supportive social networks, and using technology wisely, one can maintain steady advancement, addressing challenges like procrastination and burnout. And celebrating every step of the journey ensures motivation remains strong over the long term. With consistent effort, reflection, and adaptation, motivation evolves from a fleeting feeling into a dependable, guiding force for lasting success and fulfillment.